Hey, everybody, and welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Absolutely. Always ready to dive in.
Today, we're diving into linguistics.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, but not like, grammar rules and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is about something way more interesting, I think. It's about how our friendships, like our actual friendships, actually change how we speak.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so let's go through the listener notes. By the way, thanks for sending those in. Love getting those. And I saw that Spanish article. So cool. I don't speak much Spanish myself, but always happy to see it.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, so today we're going to really try to uncover those hidden ways, those kind of like sneaky ways that just being friends with someone changes how we talk to them.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Right. So the article we're looking at, it basically says that the way we speak to our friends, it's almost like a fingerprint.
A fingerprint.
Yeah. Like it's totally unique to that specific relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, and talks about this idea of insider language. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's, it's a big part of sociolinguistics, actually, which is, well, it's basically the study of how language changes depending on, the social situation, who you're talking to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, with your friends, you might have certain words or phrases that only you guys understand, right? Inside jokes, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, totally. Me and my friend, we tried to come up with code names for something once, and it did not work. We still laugh about it, how badly it went.
That's great. But see, that's part of it too, right? The humor, the playfulness, that's all part of this insider language. And it really does. It strengthens that bond between friends.
Yeah, and it's funny, the article, it talks about how even misunderstandings, like those moments where you're like, wait, did we actually just understand each other?
Yeah.
Even those can make you closer.
Absolutely. And that's because with friends, there's this underlying trust, right? We're less worried about being, I don't know, formally correct with our language because we know they get us. We have that shared understanding.
Right. So it's not just about being polite, but we actually subconsciously adjust how formal we're being, even in our language, based on how close we are to someone.
Exactly. Think about it. You wouldn't use the same language with your boss that you use with your best friend.
Right. Sure. True.
Like nicknames, for example. You're probably more likely to use a nickname with a close friend. Or even just slang or, more casual phrases. It all signals a certain level of intimacy and comfort.
That's so interesting. And then you add in things like cultural differences, which the article mentions briefly, and it's like, wow, there's just so much going on under the surface with all of this.
It's a whole other world, really.
And the last thing I wanted to mention, the article, it made this point that it stuck with me. It said that, we're constantly influencing each other's vocabulary.
Oh, 100%.
We pick up words and phrases from our friends without even realizing it.
Yeah.
And it subtly changes how we speak over time.
Yeah, it's like this constant feedback loop, and that's actually a huge part of how language evolves in general.
It's incredible, isn't it? Just how dynamic language is.
It really is. So next time you're with your friends, pay attention to how you speak to each other. What does it say about your bond? And how are you influencing each other's, linguistic habits? Food for thought.
That's a great point to end on. So much to think about. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive, everyone, and we'll catch you next time.